Hello viewers, today we're going to be talking about this and reviewing this vintage recliner. This is actually an old lazyboy. This thing is vintage, it is very old, and it is built like a tank. This is completely solid. This is completely solid. It is a little bit dirty because it's in our garage, but this is so soft. This back part is nice and heavy, and it has the old leather. Tossed it up. Got your part right here. Got your nice part out there. And if you take a look under it, I'm gonna get out this pillow here. And to get under it, down there, it is pretty got like cosmos and stuff, but it's made out of pure metal. There is barely any wood in the thing other than the back. And as you can see, it does not have the bearings. Actually, yeah, it does not. And it's only got two springs, one in the front, two in the front, two in the back. So this thing is very well built, and it has two axles here. That is good. The brand new lane one that we just bought yesterday has them like one big metal one, each a metal too. This is made out of iron, and when you retract it, you can see all the mechanical parts moving. To the lever and the way back moving. And that is what I call good. So that's definitely something I really like about this chair. And this part is kind of loose, but that's very easy to be tightened. This chair we bought used. I want to say it came from Goodwill about 10 or 11 years ago. And this thing, and we bought it for a pretty good price. This thing's like a tank. We used to have these things. We used to have two of these things. It's also lightweight, actually too. It's actually not even that heavy. So that's it's a lot lighter weight than the brand new lane one that we just bought brand new. Apply it real quick. And it's just super comfortable. I mean, it's more than half as comfortable as the brand new lane one I just bought. So of course these armrests aren't very good. This one's a little bit different. This one's the opposite of the lane. This one's softer than this one. I don't know how many hands I got, but this is very comfortable. And this fan on here feels great. And this thing is still gonna beat. This thing has been sound. My dog's thing has been sound. My cats. If I had to take a wild guess and say what year this fan's from, 80s. I would guess 80s or maybe even 70s. So this is incredibly old. So I'm gonna push that part down there. And that's something I cool about it. That's actually better than the lane one is it's way easier to push that part down than the lane model. Even though it's so old, it's much easier to push that part down. Next, the back is very good, but the only thing I don't like about the back part is that it's kind of open. So if you can't close this up, you can just tear it off and you just have a big piece of wood there. So that's pretty cool. Have flaps around the sides. This is just a cool chair. It's just vintage and antique, almost antique. And if you actually pull it apart enough, the back part, you can take the whole entire chair apart. It is incredibly simple to work on. The only problem that I've seen with these ones is, one, this one's having the issue, is that when you push it up, let me just do an example here. Well, that's how lightweight it is. It legit just flies right up. Skid across the floor and everything. But you see when I pull it up, you gotta pull a little bit extra and it goes out a little bit further, and that's the problem. And what that kind of caused by is if we get back on the ground again, I'm gonna lean this way, is that you got this particular part right here. If you look at it, that spring, once they get kind of old, you kind of stretch, they can like get kind of worn. And what that means is that it can cause the lever to be hard. Well, it's not hard to move, but it can cause it to have a little bit of play. So then you can push it some more, and it goes back down some more. And if you look really in the back, this guy has some springs back there. What that means are spring loaders, and that's nothing that you're gonna see on a modern chair. Nothing. And you're not gonna see that in anything in the past 15 years. And that is made out of steel. The last ones they made, these were years ago. I believe the old Lane model from the early 2000s had those springs, and those springs were super duper cheap. These ones are built like tanks. And I actually know what the brand is, so it might be a Lane. But this thing's just cool, it's awesome. And see so how lightweight it is? Push on that part, it's coming right up. So that's definitely something cool. And so, please subscribe, please comment, and always, stay to dinner.